right on right now. I didn't give you any warning. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Hopefully somebody shows up. I was I was just now watching my show that I did yesterday, and man, I feel like dude, I really kind of nailed it. I was just like, man, I really explained this really well. I just I want to get better and better at doing that because everybody's got their own perspective on this shit, you know. And I feel like my perspective, if people listen to it, it's really, I can break it down pretty well. Like I'm just as far as just the general philosophy is concerned. But I'm gonna wait for some people to show up because I just want to talk to people. Kind of, I'm just gonna stand here and smoke. Hurry up, people! Turn on my show. I just feel like if I had to be put on the spot, that's what's up. There's somebody nice. If I had to be put on the spot, someone said, "Hey, Forrest, you're a flat earther, dude. You're a stupid flat earther. Get up in front of the whole fucking world and just own that shit." I'd be like, "Fuck, okay." Like what would you do? I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna be like, "Okay, well, check it out, everybody. Like, here's how I became a flat earther. Let me tell you. Like, I watched all the videos, I saw the information, and I was like, that's a pretty compelling case. And I watched all the space shit, and I'm like, that shit doesn't check out really. And I could go into that for hours. It's like we've been doing this for like almost 10 years now, flat Earth, and it's like no astronaut has called us and said, hey, fuck you. I mean, there's like famous people that are coming out and saying Earth is flat. It's like that's like on the world stage where you guys are. Like why don't you come and shut them down? It's like what the fuck, man. I mean, there's millions of people. There's millions of us now. It's like, why don't you own that shit and come and say, hey, look, we've been in space. Fuck you. What do I got to do to make this shit fucking just go away? You guys shut up. It's pissing me off. You know what I mean? It's like, if we're that stupid, why don't you fucking call us out? I mean, we're fucking here on the internet every day talking about it. And it's like, dude, it's about time one of these astronauts fucking shuts us down, man. I'm fucking begging for it, dude. I'm begging for it. Bring it. What the fuck? I mean, it's pretty sus at this point. We're not like fucking, it's not like this quiet little thing anymore. They talk about it on mainstream, fucking Alex Jones, whatever. It's, come on, man. Fucking own that shit. Why are you so quiet? You know what I'm saying? So I said to myself, yeah, the flat earthers make a pretty compelling argument. So I started thinking about it. I just sat and thought about it myself, just to myself, without any shut up all that information that I fucking heard all before, all the math and all the fucking shit and bullshit, all the stuff, all the people talking, just shut it all out. And I said, just fucking, okay, just get real now, because this shit's important. So I'm just like, okay, well, what the fuck's going on? Where the fuck am I? Just like, what the fuck's going on? Because it's a fucking, dude, it fucks you up. Where the fuck am I? You know, just everybody shut the fuck up. Just fuck you. You don't know shit. No one, none of us have left, so we can't know. We have to treat the Earth as though it's a flat and stationary plane. Get real. Get real. Come on, man. When you're landing an airplane, do you got to worry about the rotation? No. Do you ever have to worry about the curve when you're flying or when you know what I mean? No, you don't. Can you measure the curve? Turns out you really can't. It's different every day. It's about the fucking atmosphere. It's like, fuck, come on. Duh. Just snap out of it. Just, where are we? Where the fuck are we? Like, think about it. If you started drawing concentric circles, you're standing right here. Start drawing concentric circles. Do you know what a concentric circle is? Circles is. It's when the circles get bigger, right? One circle outside of another. Okay? Now just, shut down all the other information. Just fuck you and all the people talking. Just think with me for a second here. If we started drawing concentric circles, they're going to get bigger, right? Right. It's like, say Someone said, you won the lottery. Just start drawing concentric circles. Every circle you draw, you own that property. No shit. Whoa, we're gonna own a lot of property, right? We start drawing circles, and boom, boom. We're getting more and more property. We're kings, you know. We're like, we own almost the whole. It's like the circles keep getting bigger. We're getting more property, guys. And then the circles start getting smaller. We're like, what the fuck? And they start getting smaller. We're like, what the fuck? And then they get smaller, and then it's just down to one little spot again. That's what you have to believe if you think we live on a globe. Like, oh, we don't own any property anymore. Because you only own what's inside the circle. So what I'm saying is, like, if you keep going, the circles get smaller. You only own what's inside the circle. You get down and it's like, what the fuck? I don't own anything anymore. That's what you have to believe if you think you live on a globe. Think about this shit with me, okay? You only own what's inside the circle. They get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're just like going, yes, yes, I own everything. You only own what's inside the circle. Shit, now the circles are getting smaller. What the fuck? And you just keep going because you think, I want more. But now you just own this little teeny circle again at the end because you live on a globe. Joke's on you. You only own what's inside the circle. Do you follow me here? Am I making sense? Is this too much for you? Think about it, dude. The earth is fucking flat. And it sure as fuck ain't moving. You think your little gyro compass is proving the whole fucking world is moving because it moves and spins? Fuck off. Get your toys out of here. You only own what's inside the circle. Think about this shit. The circles start to get smaller on a globe after you go past the meridian. So you're just going to own nothing at the very end of it. But you're thinking, I'm going to get more. No, if you only own what's inside the circle, it's a head fuck, dude. We don't live on a globe, man. The circles can only get bigger until you run out of room or something. Just think about this shit, dude. The philosophy of it all. I mean, it's like, dude, do you really think that's what would happen if we started drawing concentric circles? That they would start getting smaller after a while and then they just get back down to nothing again? That's stupid, dude. That's just stupid. You're never going to feel like you're going around the side of a ball because you're not. You're just going to be walking. Sure, you can demonstrate what I just said on a sphere. Yeah, I understand spheres very well. That's why I fucking realize that this shit doesn't add up. The circles are only going to get bigger, fool. I mean, come on, man. Just how come we don't get bitched out by an astronaut? I mean, that's what I really want to know. Like, what I say makes sense. Like, if people could just sit and listen to what I'm fucking saying, they get bored and they forget about. They're just like, well, that's what has to happen because you live on a globe. Well, that's so your proof that you live on a globe is that you live on a globe. Think about what you're saying, fool. Give me a break. I can demonstrate right here. Yeah, that's a toy. We don't live on that little thing. It would break. It's too small. Get real. Let's get real, dude. I mean, what the fuck? The earth is fucking flat and it ain't moving. If you just really have to get real for a second, you know, you could think all that other shit if you want. I mean, they got the model designed in just a way to where it's fucking looks like it's flat and stationary, but it's not. Because we got NASA and all the space agencies, and there's no way they could be all doing this. They couldn't all be in on it together. That's just too much. That's too crazy. There's no like secrets that are kept in society like that. There's no secret societies like that. There's no, wait, listen to what you're saying, dude. There sure as fuck are. me a break. That's why they don't call them bitches out, right? That's what really needs to happen. I don't care what McToon or what these fucking clowns. It's like, dude, just shut up, you know? You sound like a pissed off R2D2 or fucking, C3PO. That's what I mean. It's either. You sound like fucking just like some Star Wars fan, You're just some dork. Just fuck off. Like, I'm talking about reality right here. I'm talking about reality, not the fucking TV screen. Like, why is it always the production? And why is there so many mistakes? I mean, you gotta admit, dude, there's so much shabby shit they present to us for space. I could just pull up a dozen just off the top of my head. I don't even feel like I need to, and people I'm talking to already seen it. But it's like, they try to debunk some of it, but they don't address the real ones. They're just like, there's a dude on a harness. Hello? His coffee is outside of his bag. The layering is all off. Hello? It gives up their game, dude. It might seem like a petty little mistake, but it's a mistake that gives up what they're doing. It blows the whole thing out of the water. I don't care if they're fucking floating around, dude. I've seen movies before, Like, think about it, dude. How could they have done it? Well, I've seen a movie before. How could they have done it? Come on, dude. I mean, it looks pretty convincing, but I'm saying it's like, dude, when they're like giving you a tour of the ISS, it's like, yeah, it looks pretty real. But I've seen movies before. Okay, just shake it off. Like, how come they don't bitch us out if it's so real? Take us to space with you, man. I demand this. I'm demanding it. Calling all astronauts. Fucking come bitch me out. Come slap me up. Come put me in my place, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm not gonna be a stupid flat earther. I'm smarter than you. You don't fucking call and bitch me out and put me in my place. I'm gonna run my mouth until you do. Astronauts. Nobody knows a fucking astronaut. Bring it, dude. Bring it. I'm begging for it. And it's not gonna fucking happen. Nobody knows bass backwards. Nobody cares about flat earther, fucking stupid flat earther hoodie. At least I don't fall for stupid bullshit. Like, look at that. I'd hate to have to defend the fucking Apollo, the fucking limb, The thing's all like warped and fucking. It's like construction paper. It's like they did a shitty job on making that one look real. I mean, you gotta admit, that'd be like one of the first things I'd mention. I'd be like, okay, so what's up with this shit? What's up with all the construction paper and curtain rods and shit? Come on, man. That thing didn't go 4,000, like 9,000 miles per hour. I mean, come on, dude. What's up with it? How come you guys don't ever show us any demonstrations of your spacesuits in the fucking vacuum chamber? I would think you'd want to show that shit off, I can't find any videos of you guys showing off your fucking, your fucking air pressurized spacesuit, I mean, I would think it'd be like a big balloon. It's all like, but it's like, I've never seen you guys do any tests. I would think you'd want to show off that science, It's like, I would think there'd be like millions of videos of you guys doing that. Look, we're in a vacuum chamber with our fucking airtight spacesuit. This is what it's like in space. And you bring people and show them all the cool science that you got. Why don't you? Come on, man. What's with that? That's some pretty fucking cool science. I mean, it's an airtight suit. It's all fucking withstanding a vacuum. I mean, I've seen what happens to certain things in vacuum chambers. It ain't pretty. I mean, like, for real? I mean, the fact that we don't have a bunch of videos to refer to and they haven't bragged about how cool it is and shown it off in a vacuum. I mean, that's kind of sus to me. Oh, you don't have to show you what they do. They kind of do, actually. Well, I guess not really. I mean, because they're not. But I'm begging for it. I'm asking for it. I just want some proof, man, because there's too many holes in her story. And it just looks so bad. The hairspray, come on, man. Like that bitch with the fro or whatever. She's got her hair all spiked up, She's all, look. And she goes upside down and it's all stays the same. It's like, look at what? Your fucking hairdo? It's ugly. Why did you do that? God. It's supposed to be like gravity or something. Gravity don't work on that shit, Rich. What the fuck you talking about? There's too many mistakes, man. That's a mistake. They shouldn't have done that. They should have just left her hair frozy or whatever. It's all spiked up. She's all, look. She goes upside down. It's all, doesn't move at all. Look at what, dude? Look at how you're giving up your whole thing. Whoa. That's weird, dude. That shit fucks me up, man. I'm like, you guys are weird, man. That's fucking... What the fuck? They're always all like arms folded, fucking shirt tucked, legs on the sidewall, like they're just defying gravity. Look, I can do this. You're not hanging? Are you sure you're not hanging from something? It looks kind of weird. The fuck? Give me a fucking break, for real, dude. I mean, what is happening? Where the fuck are we, dude? Don't you care? Don't you fucking care? Where the fuck are we? Doesn't that mean anything to you? I mean, are you that fucking retarded? You don't care where the fuck you are? I don't care. What does it matter? Well, it matters because it's fucking stupid to think something that's true when it's not. I mean, come on, dude. Snap out of it. Star Wars. Jedis. Get over it, dude. It's fake. It's a bunch of nonsense, dude. Look at the space presentation. Tell me that shit's real. Fuck you. Just look me in the eye, man. McToon, he likes his cartoons. Is that? Oh, are you guys trolling us? Just fuck off, man. Go away. Nobody needs to hear your dumb shit anymore. Give me a break, dude. There's 9.8 meters per second. Who cares? It doesn't prove anything, dude. Can't you see the reality, how stupid you are? My toy spins and it shows the rotation. Your toy. Take your toy and fucking kick rocks, fool. We're talking about reality right now, dude. Your toy spinning doesn't prove shit. Okay? Just get over it, man. You think the whole world is spinning and we can't tell because your little toy. Go away. Take that shit and beat it, dude. I can't fucking stand that shit anymore. It's stupid as fuck. It's like an angry C-3PO. He's like, oh, the fucking the radius and the fucking ball. Shut up. We wouldn't be able to build things and do things, and all the technology we use is because, fuck you. No, it isn't. You can't prove that. Shut up. Fucking fallacies. That's all they got. That's all they got, dude. It's sad. The dude was debating Austin. He's like, I think this, I think that, me, and he pulled out the cheap shot, which is like, well, the moon is a sphere and it floats by. Why can't we be a sphere floating by? I hate when people say that. You dick. It totally just punctures our bubble, It pops our firmament. Breaks our water. Fuck, he said that. He said the thing. Damn it. We're debunked. I'm gonna go home. Forget everything I said. He's right. There's a sphere that floats, so we must be that too. Oh God, he's so right. Oh. You win. You got me. You said the thing. You're right. It's a sphere and it's floating. You're right. Look at that thing. We must be that too. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Damn. Doing this for 9 years and I never thought of that. You're right. I'm gonna go home. You guys suck. It was cool. I thought it was cool, but yeah, you're right, dude. It's a sphere and it floats, so we must be one too. I'm sad, dude. I liked Flat Earth. It was fun. You're a dick. I don't like you. That's what I would do if I was on a debate. I mean, that's the argument, dude. It's like, that's it. We must be that. That might be the Death Star. You don't know what the fuck it is. That's the only thing we can really say. You haven't been there. We didn't go there. Fuck you. I can just say that and just as easily, and fucking you don't have any response to what I say. It's just like two different opinions fucking butting heads, and it's like when it comes down to it, it's a fallacy because you haven't been to the moon, so you don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, it's a mystery. It's crazy. It's cool. Maybe God just fucking. Do you think this all happened on accident? Is that what this comes down to? You want to just pretend that all this is happening, all this whole experience is just some fucking happy accident? Well, that's just a bogus way to think of things, man. Take the fucking fun out of everything. It's like, well, we could get smashed at any second by a space rock, you know. Come on, man. Just the dinosaurs perished in the ice age and the volcanic reaction, and then we found all their bones and pieced them all together. Really? Billions of years we evolved out of pond scum, and that's a lot of shit that went down, man. That's crazy. It's cool. But how do you know that? I mean, you weren't there. I mean, the science. I'm like, okay. But the science does make some pretty bold, like, guesses. It guesses a lot of times, right? There's a lot of guesswork. I think I've heard scientists say that. Those scientists, seat of their pants. They don't practice a scientific method. No, we just make shit up. Hello, I'm just telling you. You don't got to debate me. I just told you right there. We just make a bunch of shit up. There's no scientific method. We can't go there. We don't go up there. Duh. Everybody knows that. That's obvious. The people that said they go there, they fucked that chance. They fucked their shot. They had a shot right there. They're going to show the world that shit's real. And then they fucking showed us a bunch of bullshit. They blew it, dude. They should just stop and go home. Because they're not calling us and debating us. Notice how the only people that have left Earth that would actually know that the Earth is a sphere, notice how they don't call and debate us. It's only people that haven't left the Earth that really couldn't know that want to debate us. The people that absolutely know, they're just ghosts. They're like, oh, we're too cool for them. No, we're calling you out, bitch. So if you don't show up, that means you're a fucking liar. And there's millions of us, dude. There's famous people saying this shit now. So fuck you. You're a liar. And I'm going to say that till you call and shut me up. I'm a nobody. I'm just a flat earther. But you're a fucking liar. I'm not lying. I'm calling you out and you're not fucking shutting me down. World stage. Well, I'm on the stage now too, bitch. I got 4 people watching me. Fuck you. People watch you. They don't even know that you're just a big fucking liar. So what? You got a bunch of fake fame. You're just phony. Fake it to make it. Your success is fucking fake. I don't give a fuck if you're famous. You're fucking lying. You're full of shit. You're trying to trick the whole world. That's so cool. Well, if you're so cool, shut us down then. Fucking take me to space with you on your cell phone or give me your phone number. I'll be your friend. I'm not a jerk. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I am. Doesn't that matter? Why doesn't that matter to people? If we've been lied to about that, can you fucking believe that? I mean, hello, we're being like fucking, there's some serious mind control going on there, man. That ain't right, dude. Far from it. You gotta think about it, man. You only own what's inside the circle. You won the lottery. You won the lottery. You can draw concentric circles. You won the concentric circle lottery. But you only own what's inside the circle. Okay? So go to it. Dude, we get to own the land? Yeah, whatever you circle. No shit. But you only own what's inside the circle. Okay. Dude, let's go. Boom, boom. We're getting all this property. Yeah. Circles keep getting bigger. We're just like kings, you know. Dude, we're just bossing the world around. You know, we own the whole. The circles just keep getting bigger. We're just fucking famous kings. We're rulers, you know. We're going down in history, you know. And then the circles start getting smaller. We're like, no, that can't be. You know, we're in denial about it for a while. We're just like, no. Circles start getting smaller. It becomes obvious. We can see we could see the fucking property line now. It's like, what the fuck? The circles we keep wanting more. We want more, 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 more. We're kings, we're kings. And then the circles just get down to it, and we're just back to owning nothing again. Damn, living on a globe is a bitch. You don't want to win. You win that concentric circle lottery, man. It puts you through the ringer. You're back to owning nothing. Rags to riches, man. Riches to rags. But no one wants to listen to me break down reality in a way that makes sense. All you got to do is think about it. If you live on a 3D object, if your surface is actually a 3D, if your surface forms a 3D shape, well, then certain things would have to happen. The concentric circle lottery would be a reality. You would just fucking, because people just want more, 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 more. But after a while, those circles start getting smaller because you live on a fucking globe, dumbass. So the greedy person that that wants to hate on flat earthers loses in the end. Just kidding. The circles only get bigger, fool. Hello? That is stupid. If you think that's what would happen, that's retarded. That is fucking retarded. That's stupid. The circles only get bigger, dude. You really can just keep getting more until you run out of space. But are we allowed to do that? Would we be allowed to do that? I don't think so. So we can't really run that experiment now, can we? Well, it's sort of pear-shaped, so after you get past the meridian, it keeps getting bigger. And then right when it's starting to get smaller, that's where we can't go. Fuck off. Get out of here. You're fucking fucked up, man. It's pear-shaped. Yeah, it sure is. It just keeps getting bigger, asshole. That's what it is. It's more like a Hershey's Kiss. It's flat, bitch. Prove me wrong. You haven't done it yet. I think that since the moon looks like a sphere and is floating, that we could be a sphere too, and we're floating. Okay, well, your science sure outsmarted mine. My concentric circle lottery didn't even catch your interest at all? You didn't find that amusing? You're a jerk. Think about it, dude. Just think about it. The circles only get bigger, dumbass. How are they going to get smaller? For real, just think about it. I can demonstrate it on the sphere. You must not know spheres. No, I know spheres. That's why I'm saying it's stupid. That wouldn't happen in reality. You would just keep getting more. Believe it or not. So that's what it comes down to. You just have to trust. Trust that the concentric circle lottery really would teach you a lesson. And you would end up with nothing in the end. Because you're so greedy. Most people can't even follow my train of thought through that whole thing. If they trail off and they're like, well, it's obviously that's what would happen because it's a sphere. So your proof that we live on a sphere is that it's a sphere. Okay, well, you sure shut me down. I can demonstrate it on this sphere. I know, but that's just a toy. You can't demonstrate it in real life. That's not what would happen. The circles would just keep getting bigger. Think about it, dude. Where's all that property going to go that you've been circling? Well, it's going to be on the upside down. Because shut up. No, it isn't. You can't make... Dude, it's like, so if we have a gyroscope that's floating freely, and then we travel to the other side of the Earth, we should be looking at the bottom of it now. Right? That's not what happens. No, it isn't. There's pilots that'll tell you that. I've been staring at this thing, and I've been thinking it should have flipped over, but it never does. There's certain little things like that you're like, okay, well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it's all within the same frame of reference. Yeah, fuck you. Every time there's something that just sort of blows your whole thing, it's just like, oh, well, let's explain it away with some bullshit frame of reference. Well, except for when your fucking little gyro compass is doing its thing, it's suddenly there's no frame of reference anymore. You guys can't stay consistent, you know? Why can your gyro compass do what it does and we can't sit there in a helicopter and have the earth spin under us? What makes that thing so much different? Like, what is the deal? I think that's kind of like a parlor trick or something, you know? It's not, it doesn't hold up logically. And you say you're using them while you're in airplanes? They're not even on the earth. So, like, you know, we're going to go along with that whole thing. Like, everything is moving in tandem. Well, that's convenient. And we could also just say it's all just stationary too, you know, because that's what we're experiencing. You know, you're the one with a more abstract claim because we're not experiencing motion. We see things moving, but like just because they're moving doesn't, we don't have to assume that it's us, you know. I mean, well, you need some pretty serious evidence for that, I would think. One would think. And like, since we, you know, there's been like these brilliant scientists that have said, we can't, you know, I've come to think that, you know, whatever Einstein's quote is, it's like, they wouldn't be saying that shit if they didn't really fucking put some honesty at it, you know. Although we do know that that's what's happening, we can't prove it. So there, you know, we did crunched all the numbers, and that's what he ends up saying. Well, I'm not convinced then, you know, because he's not convinced. He's a brilliant fucking Einstein, and he wasn't convinced. He said we can't prove it. It's not like out of context. He's just saying you can't prove it from on Earth. You'd have to go off Earth, and that's why the astronauts were supposed to be the guys that should be shutting us down, and they're not. I'm calling you out, astronauts. Bitch, none of us are gonna fucking get shut down by an astronaut. We all know that by now. It's been how long? There's millions. I know I'm being redundant, but like I'm just running this point into the ground. Like, obviously the Earth is flat because we're still going, and there's like famous people saying it now. You know, they're supposed to be all. I mean, like what? I thought they're on the world stage together. Wouldn't there start being a debate if that was going on? You know, the famous people on the world stage saying, "Hey, the Earth is flat." Wouldn't the astronaut be up on the world stage be all like, "Hey, what? You know, where's the response? Where's the interviewer? What do you think about so and so saying the Earth is flat?" You know, I haven't seen that interview yet. Is that? Oh, well, they're just silly. They're being silly. Contrarians, they're silly. Why don't you tell them that they're silly? I don't have time to worry about it. Well, there's millions of them. They have conventions. Come on, man. Are you for real? I mean, Daddy, if you're an astronaut, why don't you talk to the flat earthers? Daddy, you go to space. Why don't you tell them that they're wrong? Daddy, do they not have kids or something? Daddy, there's all these flat earthers. What's wrong? Daddy, you've been to space. Why don't you tell them? Daddy, why don't you tell the flat earther? Daddy, space is fake. Daddy, you're a liar. You don't go to space. You won't tell them it's real. You're lying, Daddy. You liar. I'm gonna go tell everybody. Listen here, son. It's real. I don't have time for this shit. Daddy's an asshole. Astronauts are assholes. I hate astronauts. I don't ever want to be an astronaut. They're liars. They're mean. They think they're so cool. They're doing somersaults. I asked them to do a somersault and did a backflip. They don't even listen to me. I don't want to spin in the air. I want to be an astronaut. It's like something you take your kids to go entertain them with, you know. Look, it's Peter Pan. He's flying. Look, he's doing somersaults in the space. It's a cool little thing you show him. Yeah, okay, let's go now. I want to be an astronaut. Of course. You love being an astronaut. Let's see. At what age do you shed the astronaut dream? I mean, because at a certain point, you have to, because do you know anybody that ever pursued being an astronaut? No, because they only take the baddest of the bad, the most toughest of the tough, the bravest of the brave, the Bruce Willises and the Don Pettits. Like these chicks, with their hair. She's a hard ass. She's a badass. She's a risk-taking fucking, you know what I mean? The baddest of the right stuff. Those people are the right stuff now? These fucking dorks and shit. This fucking hairspray. And those people, they pass all the rigorous fucking training. They look like fucking little fucking weasels, Shirts all tucked in. Yeah, space. I would do a somersault. We have science. So much science. Science. How many times do I gotta say science? I'm gonna snort some coke real quick. Science. It's all about the sinus. I got a sinus infection. A science infection. What's up with this shit, dude? It's creepy as fuck. The dude's singing his song. Ground control, the Major Tom. It's gonna be a long, long time. I don't know, whatever. It's pretty cool if you believe that shit, I guess. It's pretty cool. Fucking dork. Chris Hatfield. I almost drowned in my spacesuit in space. I almost drowned. It was so dramatic. I just want you to know that I really appreciate life, and you don't understand how special and how fragile. And, I'm so moved. I'm just such an astronaut. I got a bad case of asteroids. No, that's hemorrhoids, Chris. Oh, like when you get, what's happened with these guys when they get old? They're gonna be all like fucking having like weird, like they're gonna get dementia and shit. And I went to space, Johnny. It was actually just in a studio, but it was fun. I was doing somersaults and it looked real. They're all like getting all shut up. Secret Service, like, hey, can you make your grandpa shut up? Hey, space is fake. Fuck you. Kids all grown up hates. Fuck this stupid space shit. It's so fake. They're liars. Daddy, how come you won't shut up the flat earthers? It turns into this whole drama, The grandpa is like, I went to space when I was a young lad, and I did somersaults. It was fun in the NASA studios, and on Earth we made it look real. It was so fun. People thought it was real. Can you make your grandpa shut? I don't give a fuck what grandpa says. He's just telling the truth, finally. Oh, well, we got this guy. I told you we should have had his dad shut down the flat earthers. And look what happens. Now we can't. Nobody believes it anymore. Just be honest. I mean, how many people on the world stage are going to say the earth is flat before a fucking astronaut finally like fucking nuts up? They're just too cool for school, huh? We don't address the world stage. Hello, you're on the fucking world stage. You're in space. That's world stage, bitch. And people are calling you out on the world stage. You're saying Earth is flat, which means you're fucking full of shit. So that's called, you're being called out, and no one's saying nothing yet? How many celebrities are going to come up on the world stage and say the Earth is flat before you finally just nut up and be like, hey, no, get off the stage. You're fucking lying. Who's lying? The person who won't come defend what they're fucking claiming? It's a pretty bold claim. And if someone's going to say you're lying, I would think that, like, you wouldn't want to look like a liar. Because right now you look like a liar. You just haven't said nothing. I mean, it's been on the mainstream fucking, Earth is flat. People think the Earth is flat. I can't believe this. When are you going to address this or what? Like, I know there's, I can't think of the famous people off the top of my head, but there's been several celebrities that have said, oh, I think the Earth is flat. The basketball players and fucking And so it's like that would be that would be your time to like step up and say, hey, that like have it like a friendly show or something and talk about it, or have the guy on. Like, come on, man, I've been in space. What do I got to do to make you snap out of it? Like, let's get real here, people. Like, come on, man, just shake it off, dude. It's stupid. It's a lie. It's a fucking lie, man. It's a big, big lie. Really big. Where the fuck are we? Kind of lie. Does that not fucking hello? Shouldn't that shake you up? I mean, what does that say about your fucking state of mind? If you're not a flat earther, man, you got a fucking you got a lot. There's a lot of shit going on up there that you're not aware of, man. It's like you're just so easily duped. It's like that's the thing. It's like it's the best thing about being a flat earther. You don't get myocarditis. I know it sounds random and unrelated, but it ain't. It's a lousy joke. I shouldn't be telling it. Knock on wood, God forbid. But the thing is, I don't dabble. I mean, they straight turn people into junkies. It's always anticipating their next shot. It's like a behavior of a junkie. I have to get 8 of these. Really? Is that really? Are there really people like that? Are we? They live amongst us? That's scary. That's like some junkie behavior, dude. Always anticipating your next shot. That's creepy, dude. That's like sci-fi fucking sketchy shit, dude. And that's what they're pushing. I mean, if you were just to be a normie and just believe everything, I mean, you'd be like 8 shots in right now. Can you believe, or more than that? I mean, they're always pushing some number of shots. You could just go in and get shots every day if you wanted to. They don't give a fuck. They inject you till you drop. You're like, oh, you're still alive? Oh, well, then we can give you more. Oh, he died. I'm baffled. Oh, another one. I'm baffled. Still baffled. However many thousands, millions. I'm baffled. It's so baffling. Scientists, doctors are baffled. Are they really now? So many fucking liars. Baffled. Fuck you. You'll be baffled when you're hung. I can't believe I'm getting hung. I'm baffled. Why would you do this to me? I only murdered fucking. I mean, what? Too late to walk it back now. Oh, we were listening. We heard you loud and clear. You just said the quiet part out loud. Quiet part. Quiet part. Quiet part. Out loud. Don't. Freudian slip of the tongue. Thanks for the tip. We're done here now. You just let way too much slip out of your mouth. And fact checkers are working overtime, trying to cover your ass from your gaps, collapsing all your narratives. It's embarrassing to say the least, but at least we know now what's going on up in your head. Can't believe what you just said. The quiet part out loud. The quiet part. The quiet part out loud. Loud. The quiet part. This is the quiet part. It's so quiet. Out loud, out loud. We were listening, heard you loud and clear. So astronauts, doctors, all the things you want to be when you're a kid. They're a bunch of liars. This place is going belly up. Better act fast, jackass, last chance, hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging us, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fucking fact. Once you grab your bug out bag, there really gonna be a way to turn life around, cause this whole thing is gonna come down. That's right. Well, see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free-for-all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. When this place goes belly up, you better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits the fan. When you go and get stuck, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You're gonna run amok, but let the people do you. Better act fast, jackass, last chance, hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. You wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fucking fact. Once you get your bug out, you're gonna be where to turn around. Cause this whole thing is going to come down. It's like a warning. My song is like, I'm warning you. You better act fast, jackass. Stop listening to all these liars. I want to go on like a debate or something and just drop my whole concentric circle lottery. I just think it's it's a good way to conceptualize what we're talking about. You only own what's inside the circle. Keep drawing bigger circles. We're kings. We just want more and more and more. And the circles start getting smaller, smaller, smaller. We could, at first we didn't believe it, but sure enough, we keep trying to get more. And then we end up just having like nothing again. Rags to riches to rags. The concentric circle lottery. Living on a globe is a bitch. Rags to riches to rags. Rags to riches to rags. The quickest to brag gets a pat on his back. And the quickest to pat the back, the cat rich quick gets the benefit. With nothing but half of the full spectrum, positively pure potential gets neglected and rejected, while cobwebs collected. I get affected, but I still will fly. Up in your face, I'm high. How are you? Hung up, I found to be visibly bone dry. Your fixations are evasive. In the end, they just get lost in a stream of like-minded bad ideas that just run off the solid matter of fact. And down into the big drink, where all water sinks to its own level, way below the notion of my musical emotion that can sit there in the air, above your ocean of despair, where collective cynicism, negative organisms are swimming in them. Red tide ripping them up and spitting them out. Spare me from the glare. I'm aware you're down there. You're just ambivalent. living it blatantly benign, denied, defunct, punked. Oh, well, floating is better than being sunk. Mm-hmm. It's better than being sunk. Hey, rags to riches to rags. Rags to riches to rags. The quickest to brag gets a pat on his back. The quickest to pat the back that got rich quick gets a benefit. I know shit, that's what you get. I shit you not, that's what you got. It's a cheap shot. Rags, riches. Which is it going to be? Rags and riches, bags and bitches, hags and hitches, snags and snitches. What else? Bags and bitches, snags and snitches, hags and hitches, rags to riches. Come on, help me out here. What else? Fags and flags and I can't think of anything. Like dags. You like dags? Dags and ditches. You like dags? I like dags. You like dags? I like dags and ditches and rags and bitches and rags and riches and hags and hitches and snags and snitches. Bags and bitches. I like dags and ditches. So anyways. After years and years, what appears to be research, dirty work, digging in the earth, reworking things for what it's worth, it seems. We found out there's nothing to find out. The fact is we don't know the facts. The fact is we don't know the facts. We've just been acting like we do for so long now. It's hard to backpedal with your foot in your mouth. So we're just gonna wait till everyone figures it out. Pretty much the only thing that we know for sure that is true is that time eventually catches up with you. Time catches up with you, it catches up with you. Time catches up, here it comes. Time catches up with you, it catches up with you. Time catches up with everyone. I know what I'd say to myself 20 years ago if I could go back in time. I'd say settle down, man. Try not to lose your cool. You gotta have a better poker face if you're gonna break so many rules. You know your place and your part, so go play it with all your heart. Don't start looking like some kind of has-been that never Yes, you're gonna take some time off your feet, but you should try not to miss a beat, 'cause forward is the only way through. Time's catching up with you, catching up with you. Time catches up, look, here it comes. Time catches up with you, it catches up with you. Time catches up with everyone. It doesn't really matter which way you go, they will follow you down that road. It doesn't matter which way you turn, it will always be there. Doesn't really matter now which way you stare, wherever you look, you're gonna find it there. Yeah, time catching up with you, it catches up with you. Time catches up, don't you know? Time's catching up with you, it's catching up with you. Time catches up, look, there it goes. You can see now how much I really care. That's why I'm right here and I'm no longer over there. I seen that style before, man, but it's a style that's not a style anymore. Just dial 411 next time to get informed. But be forewarned, there's always a calm before the storm. Like the Gemini we are, we're always torn in two, trying to slide through the crack in our double standards. No one that really understands us, me. These days everything's been redone, rerun, rehashed, revamped, thrown back in your face, see if it can fly again. 'Cause they didn't make enough hash, that's why they keep going back. Like a one-hit wonder that never really hit, just gets overplayed. Fuck. I hope you have a nice weekend. I don't mean to dumpster dive off the deep end. It just really gets on my nerves when I keep hearing the same shit that I've already heard. I'd rather see some people think and speak and do something new. Think and speak and teach and grow, believe in something true. Think and speak and teach and do something new. Think and speak and teach and believe in something true. Think and speak and teach and do something new. Think and speak and don't preach, just do. 'Cause time's catching up with you. After years, years and years and years of what appears to be research, dirty work, digging in the earth, reworking things for what it's worth. It seems we found out that there's nothing to find out. Turns out we don't know where the fuck we are. After all that research. It's almost like it was a big waste of time. Space, we're studying space. It's so important for the progress of the human species. Gotta be a multi-planetary species one day. You've seen the movies. It's true. Okay. Still waiting. I'm gonna go grab a smoke. Be right back. Rhododendrons are blooming. So beautiful. Like my favorite color, magenta or like mauve or whatever. I don't know. They look awesome. My Rudy. So I think I broke down my perspective on flat Earth philosophy. I want to hone it down where it's like I can just dump it really quick, and just be like, just get real. Like if I had to present it to the whole world, like you got to think about it like that. It's like, okay, you're the flat earther that has to get up in front of the whole world and explain why you think that this is what's up, and just like own it, and just present it with passion. It's like you can talk about the science all day long, but we've done that. I mean, we have smart people on our team. I mean, is it not obvious yet? There's always some little fucking snafu, where it's like it's either this way or that way or whatever, it's like it could be that or it could be that, well, we just know that it's that, so that's what it is, even though it looks like that, but it still is that because we already know that that's that. All this presumptuous fucking crap, and so it's like the only people that really know are the people that left, the astronauts that refused to talk about it and talk to us. It doesn't check out logically. You'd think these motherfuckers would be calling us and shutting us down if this was real life. If it wasn't a big presentation, a big fucking show, you think they'd call and shut us down? Because if this is a real life movement, this is like real. I mean, you could say it's a psyop all you want, but it's like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not like a government age, whatever. It's like, I'm just looking at the whole situation logically and being like, well, let's see, which one would be a psyop? Let me think. Could it be the one that the whole fucking establishment that only establishment that conducts psyops is the one that they're supporting? Like, I wonder if that's the one. Come on. I mean, yeah, they want to like co-opt both sides of the argument. I'm sure there's been an element of that, but I mean, hence the Flat Earth Society or whatever. But I could give a fuck what anyone is saying, really. I'm just saying, it's like you got to just shut everyone out if you want to really know the truth. You got to just fucking just separate, make your own little imaginary firmament. Separate yourself out from all the noise. Flat earthers, globe earthers, hollow earthers, fucking convex earthers, whatever. We live inside of a ball. Just throw all the other information out, all of it. Just talk to yourself for a change, and just think about it. Like, does it make sense? Does it check out logically? And the way I was able to conceptualize flat Earth was was the concentric circles thing. I'm just like, well, if we started drawing circles, they should only get bigger because we're talking like distance. I mean, you can't tell me those circles are ever going to start to shrink. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't check out logically. The only way you can say that is because we know that Earth is a sphere, but that's a total fallacy. So like, obviously that's all you got. Because I mean, we have to think about it logically. What does a globe necessitate? Well, that's what it would necessitate. That's the reality of it. The math, right? The circles have to start getting smaller somehow. That'd be quite a trip if that's what really happened. But that's not what really happened. That's why they say Earth is pear-shaped, because they have to account for more mileage, and then they cut you off at a certain point where you would start to be able to, okay, it should start to get smaller anytime now. Oh, we can't go any further. Oh, dang. Oh, cut off at the knees again. I see a pattern forming here. Can't prove it. Unfalsifiable. Pseudoscience. The people that don't want to hear it are the people that actually try to call us out are the people that are like invested in it, They went to school and they're like, PhD, fuck whatever, They're just like, they have something, they're so thoroughly like sold on it, and they bought into it. It's like it's like kicking sand in their face, and they don't want to hear it, But if they really were to just fucking get real, they'd have to admit that they don't feel the Earth moving. That's the reality of it. And if you just try to conceive of the concentric circle thing, you would understand that that's ridiculous. You only own what's inside the circle. Yes. So you just keep drawing bigger and bigger circles. Yeah, we own so much. We own we're getting rich. But then the circles start getting smaller. No, they're not getting smaller. No, you're tripping. Smaller, smaller. It's like, whoa, they are getting smaller. Let's try to get more, get more, get more. All of a sudden, you're just back to like nothing again. Oh, we lost. How did that happen? Because you live on a globe. Oh, we didn't see that coming. Newsflash, that's ridiculous. That's not what would happen. The circles keep getting bigger. Give me a break, please. That would be like some twisted shit if that's what happened. That's not what would happen. That's ridiculous. But that would be like a good fable, you know. Kids are like, you know about the concentric circle lottery, Mom? What's that? Well, it's about greed and how you end up with nothing because Earth is a globe. Oh, that's interesting. No, Johnny, I think the circles would just keep getting bigger. That doesn't make sense. Mommy, are you a flat earther? Oh, I, I guess maybe I am. I'm just trying to use my brain and think logically. Whoa, I am a flat earther. Wow. Mommy's a flat earther, Dad. You said you went to space. You're an astronaut, Dad. Tell her she's wrong. Johnny, go to your room. You know that space is real. I hate space. Daddy's a liar. Fucking astronauts are liars. I like that. They're like these astronauts when they get dementia when they're older. They're gonna be, I went to space when I was a young lad. I used to go to the NASA studios. We did the spinnies with spinny around, spinny roo, and it looked real. People believed it. It was great. It was fun. Can you make your grandpa shut up? Why does the Secret Service have to be here? Mommy, what's wrong with Daddy? Is he telling the truth now? They couldn't keep a secret like that. That's just. You're crazy. There's no big secrets like that in society. There is no such thing as big secrets in society. No such thing as big secrets in society. There's no such thing as secrets in society. There's no such secret society. Are you fucking tripping? There sure as fuck is. But they would like you to think maybe there isn't. I think they like you to think that there is. They like that whole thing like, we're being secretive, we're so sneaky. Fuck you. People that have secrets have something to lose. You're weak. You're weak. Fucking weak sauce. Oh, the Freemasons are upstanding citizens. Sure. You'd have to be in order to pull that off. I mean, I'm sure there's upstanding ones and then there's demons. There's two different types of people. People and demons. There's two different types of people, and one of them isn't people. So there's only one type of people, but there's another type of people that look like people, but they're demons. That's all you need to know about people and demons. Demons look like people. People can be demons. You just have to know how to size them up. Like all the ones you see on TV. Not all of them. Most, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not most. Probably all AI generated. Probably don't even have any newscasters anymore. They're all like AI people. I don't know how long AI has been fooling us. Oh, you like my hair? You want me to grow my hair out? Dude, you didn't know me in my heyday, bro. I had dreads down to my ass. I was total hippie. At one point, they were all dyed different colors. That was a freak show, bro. You don't even know, bro. I was so crazy. Looked like a fucking hippie parade exploded in my hair. It was fancy. I've been there, done that, bro. I toured with the Grateful Dead. Yeah, so flat Earth is true and space is fake. Because I say so. And my opinion is really well educated. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. Well, I wake up in the morning, fold my hands and pray for rain. Got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane. It's a shame the way they make me scrub the floor. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. What does he do? Well, he hands you a nickel and he hands you a dime. Asks you with a grin if you're having a good time. And he finds you every time you slam the door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pa anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pa anymore. Here comes a mud flood lyric. Well, he puts his cigar out in your face just for kicks. His bedroom window is made out of bricks. The National Guard hangs around his door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pa anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's ma anymore. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pa anymore. Let's talk to old servants about man and God and law. Everybody says she's the brains behind pa. She's 68, but she says she's 54. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's ma anymore. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. Well, I try my best to be just like I am. Everybody wants me to be just like them. They sing while you're slaving, I just get bored. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm anymore. His bedroom window is made out of bricks. I don't write these lyrics. It's Bob Dylan. His bedroom window is made out of bricks, is it? Interesting. Think I've seen those before. Mud flood. We've been taught to deny our own experience. As if our God-given eyes and ears are deceiving us, and the fundamental observation and in the memory home, that's where they go. Yeah, that's where they go. And the place in your mind where those thoughts used to sit is quickly refilled with a bunch of irrelevant bullshit and a fairy tale that covers the course of billions of years, where we somehow evolved out of lifeless space debris to the people that we are right now. And that's just such a stretch of the imagination, which is why I have an inclination to throw it all away, start over again, simply face the music. We could all really use it. We just face the music. Face the music. Open up your mind before you lose it. We could really use it. Face the music. I've been drifting along in the same stale shoes, loose ends, tying a noose in the back of my mind. You thought you were making your way where the puzzles and pagans lay. I'll put it together. It's a strange invitation. I put it together. It's a strange invitation. I'll put it together. Put it together. When I wake up, someone will sweep up my lazy bones. We will ride I think it's all beginning. Something is breaking when I think it's all beginning. Yeah, something is breaking. Something is breaking. La, 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 la. Drifting along in the same stale shoe. I was waiting for that moment when that moment never came. All the million other moments were just slipping away. I was waiting for your loving, but your loving never came. All the other loving around me was just wasting away. I must have been tripping. I must have been tripping. I must have been tripping. Yeah, must have been tripping. Well, I must have been tripping. I was wanting you to love me, but your loving never came. But your loving never was just wasting away. I must have been tripping. Must have been tripping. Must have been tripping. Yeah, must have been tripping. Oh, I must have been tripping. tripping, and now I'm dipping. Alright, I gotta wrap it up. I gotta wrap this shit up. Anybody in here anymore? Justina. Trails, man. I've sort of let up on it recently. It was really bad a couple weeks ago. I'll be right back. 1 minute. Do you know about the long con? Do you know about the long con? It's a long, long con. It's a long, 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 long ongoing con that's been going on for far too long. They're conning you senseless. They're conning you senseless. Can you sense this? Are your senses just gone? Did they con you senseless? Con runs on. The con runs on lies. The liars have laid. They leave layers and layers and layers of lies to disguise the truth. But you can't hide truth from me. Test it, you will see. You put me to the test, you will see that I'm better than the rest. Yeah, that's me. That's who I hope to be. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's who I am. Who are you? Do you know that what you're doing could ruin it for the rest of us? Better step down from your throne or be thrown down from the steps. Yeah, that's what's coming next. If you test it, yes, sir, you guessed it. You're like a one-eyed peg leg, one-eyed peg leg pirate with the parrot, parroting your narrative, your loose-leaning narrative. But since your ship has sailed, since your ship has sunk my ship, and since your ship has sailed, since the ship has sunk my ship, and since your ship has sailed, you failed to be a leader for me. What led you to believe you could be a leader who would lead that way? Good leader don't leave you to drown at sea. A good leader does lead you where you want to be. follow? What led you to believe that you could be a leader who would lead me? Your brain's wrecked. I think your brain's wrecked. You're trying to cash a rain check to buy a ticket to a train wreck. You better get your brain checked. I expect more from you. And you can put me to the test. You will see that I'm better than the best. Yeah, that's me. Obviously, yeah, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. That's who I am. Who are you? Do you know that what you're doing is fucking wrong? And it's the long, ongoing con that's been going on and on. It's the long con, the long, ongoing con that's been going on and on. It's the long con, the long, ongoing con. I gotta go. Love you. Thanks for watching my show. Don't be a stranger in my echo chamber.